Alrighty, guys, we are jumping right back into the top 8 in the Arizona Regionals. I'm joined here by Enrique. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
I'm Enrique. I played Waylord.
He plays Waylord.
I like that. I don't know. It's been a pretty smooth weekend, at least today. Yesterday was a little different, but today we have William playing Trevenant and Michael playing the super saucy Raikou Electric deck.
Oh yeah,
with Gallade. Now, when he first told me about this, I'm like, "What the heck is this?" And he had the list, and sent it to me, and I was like, what? We'll see. And then, well, now he's in top 8, and I scrubbed. So I think he was right in the end.
Yeah. It's actually really interesting. So we haven't had anything like this eel.
Spelled wrong.
Oh yeah, that's my bad. We have this really strange deck. Like something like electric is just not something you see often.
It's not, no,
at all. It used to be really popular first when it came out several years ago. But now seeing it do something like a top 8 at a regional, the first one of the season, it's really interesting.
It is, especially because like there's so many, I don't know, just like there's better things to play.
Yeah.
And like what I like about Michael is the Gallade. Like he gets it out a lot, and generally like Yveltal Archeops, they'll go Darkrai and Glade, or Darkrai and Archeops, and then they just go move from there. Well, Michael's like, you can't do that because I play my own Gallade and just knock it out.
Yeah.
Like just an incredible addition that's really helped him run smooth. It's really good against item lock.
And it's just 1/1 Gallade as well. So
yeah. But like what he said when he first saw the list, he was like, "Oh, it plays compressors already. Why not just throw in Glade?"
Yeah,
and then he worked around it a little bit and worked out well.
Yeah, and only one Shaman as well.
Yes, it's very focuses on you need to kill 6 fat 90Xs, and if you can do that, well then congratulations, you won.
Yeah, and sort of calling the metagame, Ballet does really well against dark stuff.
Yes.
Obviously, Raikou does the best against Yveltal.
Yeah.
So, and that's what we saw a lot of, and it does surprisingly well against Nightmare as well. They can't do much damage to it early. Along with Rough Seas, it's harder to kill the stuff.
Yeah, like Raikou is 160 HP beast.
Yeah.
And then with the ability 180, like you gotta hit 180 for one prize, and it's instantly hitting you for 110. Like you said, I think he played like 3 Turbo Darks yesterday, and he was just laughed. He'd just be like, "I played another Turbo Dark," and I'm just like, "Oh my god, Michael!" Like such a. I don't know, it's just a fat Pokemon and it does a really good job.
Yeah. On the other side, we've seen Herman a few times on the stream already. He's playing the Trevenant Brick deck. Gets that turn 1 lock on Michael, so he's not going to be able to play things like Battle Compressors, VS Seekers, Floatstone, Level Ball. But he's going to be able to attach and Rough Seas, or he put out the Rough Seas, which pretty much makes this game really hard for Will if he's not able to win that Stadium War.
Yes, the Stadium War is pretty key to this. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Michael has too much going on. He does play doubles, so he will be able to put on immediate pressure. Well, he whiffed right there. But the doubles, I think, will actually come a lot into play. Like, even though William is obviously playing energy hate cards like Enhanced Hammer and Grunt and Drosic, like the quick 70 damage right away will be a factor in this.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know.
And also, he plays 10 Lightning Energy and 2 Double Colorless. A total of 12 energy in the deck. He's going to be able to draw into his energy pretty easily.
Yes.
On top of this, he's able to get out those electrics. He's going to be able to attach them right back.
Exactly. I don't know, like Herman's Delinquent and Rough Seas or Dimension Valves are going to be important. Like if he whiffs on a couple turns, it's going to be Trevenant just doesn't do enough damage.
Yeah, and like even with Tree Slim, it's the Raikou's ability is 20 less damage if it has lightning. So
he does 40.
He does 40 damage, and then heals 30 with Rough Seas.
So a net of 10. Like you're
doing
not
10 a
anything.
turn, which it's really just not enough damage. But he opts. It's actually because of damage counters, it's not affected by the ability.
Does he have 2 energies on that?
On what?
On the Trevenant. There's no Dimension Valley in play.
Better safe than sorry. A little bit of glare just sort of made it look like he didn't have the energy attached. And then for that, we just assume there's like a mistake because it could be common because you're used to having that dimension belly out.
Yeah. Michael is hexing from what it looks like.
He's going to be able to play all those different trainers out of his hand.
Don't know.
But it didn't look like he really played that many.
I'm a little confused.
At that point, it's sort of just...
He might just be burning it because Trident ends a lot. But, I don't know, you want that later. I don't know why.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like he's drawing very well at this point.
No. He could also just be trying to wait out the balloons before he attacks.
And now we see him losing that rough seas, so he's not going to be able to heal that 30 damage. But he does draw into an N. Volves. Shaman set for, I believe, 2. Oh, 3.
When you draw anything important, you have multiple Sycamores and
Saw
an
a
N.
Dynamo.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to drop that Dynamo without a guaranteed rough seas.
That is true.
At this point, he really needs to hit a double. He just needs to start getting damage on the board.
Definitely. Because there's not much Will can do about his constant damage and healing at the same time.
And right now, in the early stages of the game, Michael really wants to hit a Lysandre or something to get used to the items, to hit those Phantoms. So once the field is all Trevenants and just a Wob, really hurts Michael a lot.
Oh, it's interesting.
Okay, good
So
play.
he's going to opt a Sky Return.
And then Dynamotor. That's a good play.
Gonna Sky Return, doing 30 damage.
30 and negating the balloon.
Yep. Definitely the smart play instead of taking the...
And he can do this over and over again.
Yeah.
He just retreats, Dynamotors.
Of course, that is Will's second bursting.
Yes. So, and the thing is, I feel like once the burstings are gone, Michael is actually at quite the advantage because his damage output is just so much better.
Yeah, definitely. On top of this deck, you have things like your standard, 4 Ultra Balls, all the Battle Compressors, VS Seekers, all these things, but when it sort of boils down, you still run so many energies that you're going to be able to attach often, and you're going to be able to do good damage output, which is definitely not what Will is going to want to see in this matchup.
Yeah. Dang, Will's just drawing into all his balloons. Silent Fear. Yeah, smart not to attach a balloon because he knows he has the Sky Return option right now.
He wants him to use that.
He wants him to whisk the double.
So if he were to attach it, it would do 70 damage, I believe.
70.
It's the 50 plus 20.
And he can Dynamotor twice, Dynamotor to the Shaman to continue the loop. I don't think it's worth the setup. His hand looks pretty big. Math actually works out well now because he can Sky Return twice for the KO on that break.
Although, he definitely really needs that
rough seas.
Rough Seas, yeah. Without Rough Seas, this deck sort of suffers. And he only plays 3, and I believe Will plays 4 D-Valleys. Yep.
And a Delinquent, am I right? No, he does not play Delinquent. This is a little rough. No pun intended. Set up for 1? No.
And it looks like he's going to scoop game 1. Without the Rough Seas out...
Yeah, without the Rough Seas, Trevenant kind of rolls with this. You would think that Raikou, it should have a good matchup against this, but just the item lock is so devastating.
Definitely. It was a quick game, though.
They still got sound finished. Well, I mean,
yeah.
it's top 8, you gotta finish.
Yeah, exactly. definitely not the type of game that Michael wants to see. He needs a better turn one for sure.
If you can get out the late, I think it's a wrap. For him.
Yeah, because you
Like,
can control your top tick at that
exactly
point.
negates the item lock.
Yeah.
Michael also doesn't play a copy of AZ, and that actually kind of sucks in this matchup too.
That is true.
That's a card that I always like to include.
He does play a lot of 1-0, so the 1-0 Sig, 1 Lysander, 1 Colorus,
Yeah,
the Hex Maniac.
the Hex is
Max
fantastic.
The Hex is fantastic. Although I feel like playing it when he did may have not been the smartest move.
No, I'm still a little confused to why he did that.
Wow. So going into this next match, definitely Michael's going to want to go first.
Yeah.
And he's going to want to look for things like his battle compressors to sort of thin out his deck as quick as he can.
Did William mulligan?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, giving Michael mulligans, and he's going first.
It's the second
And
one,
Michael
too.
likes it. And he only plays one Shaman, right? Yep, so he can't Sky Return loop him.
Yeah. I mean, with Dynamotor out, essentially, I guess you could, you know? But at the same time, like, you're going to have to promote the Rayquaza, and with, I believe he plays a Team Flare Grunt. Mm-hmm. Plays a 1-team Flare Grunt, so it could mess him up. But already we see a Battle Compressor come out on Michael's side.
I think he prizes the Gallade. Unless it's in hand.
Another Battle Compressor, interesting.
Well, he's ditching it.
Yeah.
Because items. Item lock. I agree with that. Probably counting up. The first thing I would do is count up all my Rough Seas.
Definitely. Rough Seas, see if the Shaman is in there.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Again?
Yeah. All those mulligans and really did not take much advantage of it.
Yeah. It's really too bad.
Yeah.
You know, you draw extra cards and still the only one you play out of is just a single Battle Compressor.
Exactly. It looked like he had a bunch of just supporters in his hand. I think there are like 2 Sycamores in the end. Like,
Yeah. But definitely he's going to need to find some of his Ultra Balls if he can draw into that Level Ball, start getting like the Tymo out. He really just needs to play as many turns as he can this first turn.
I think if you can get a belt down on that Raikou, that'd be huge. Extra 40 AP right now is very important. Floatstone and Eel. Okay, that's a good start. There we go.
Gets the VS good to put the end back in his hand, knowing that he's most likely, if Will does not get an energy, that's almost game.
Yeah. I see energy
Yeah.
in Will's hand. Will has a decent hand.
Yeah, I see another Phantom that goes down a energy, and I believe he has a supporter. Yeah, I see the end. The Lysander, Flare Grunt. He's gonna opt for the Flare Grunt, and then he's probably just gonna Ascension at that point. Grab that tree, put it down.
Yeah, strong hand from Will. That strong play for sure.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
kind of obnoxious. Yeah, I can always tell when Michael's irritated. He does not look like he's angry right now.
Yeah. Getting rid of that energy, so painful.
Yeah.
On top of course, you don't want to see him get that Trevenant turn 1. It's so easy to get, though, you know?
Oh, yeah. Expanded Trevenant is just on a whole different level. You get the Jirachi. Like, if you go first, you get it. If you go second and you can attack, you're going to get it, too. Like,
Yeah. And I do not believe that Will plays Wally.
he plays 2.
Oh, he does? Okay. I was looking for one. Yeah. So he does play 2 Wallies. So even if he does go first.
Yeah, just Jirachi for the Wally.
Exactly. It's a really solid deck. Obviously, he's played it well enough to get to top 8 today.
Yeah.
So, as Michael was playing through all the dark, what was missing?
Exactly. I think Michael definitely would have wished the darks would have hit him. I mean, he likes the darks, but Michael has other good matchups too.
Yeah. It's really hard to say what Michael wants at this point. He definitely wants to see that the electric come out, just because now it's not going to be as easy to kill it. Dynamotor to the bench. I believe I see an energy in hand. I do also see a VS Seeker in Bill's hand, so attaching it to the active, he's not going to do. He's just actually going to keep it in his hand. I don't believe he attached for turn.
He did not attach for turn.
Which is sort of interesting.
That's not bad because Raikou won't retreat.
It's true. But then why not attach it to the bench? Possibly he has a Sycamore in his hand.
He plays so many energy, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Possibly he has a Sycamore in his hand.
You can get another one in the discard.
Yeah, exactly. I'd rather have the option of being able to play it at any time than having it down right then.
Yeah. Interesting. He ditches a Super Rod and a Shaman. Is his hand that bad? No, we'll see.
Also, at the same time, I think I still would have attached it to the bench Raikou.
Yeah.
Attached to the bench Raikou.
Gives you another turn. And
Yeah,
then, like,
you
if
have,
you draw,
well, he has
yeah.
another lightning in his discard pile.
Oh, if he has multiple, even, yeah.
Yeah, because he trashed one with the Battle Compressor turn 1.
Yeah.
And then he got Team Flared Grunt for the one on the active.
Yeah, he should have attached it then.
Yeah. Hopefully he's sitting on something like a Roxy's at this point. Okay. Really?
Paralyzed.
Is that the paralyzed one?
Yeah.
And there it is, yeah. He's going to paralyze that Trevenant.
Not a bad play, because now he can power up the Raikous on the bench.
Yeah, not a bad
And it
play
does
at all.
damage? Or was that
No,
damage
it does. It does 10. Or it doesn't do. Maybe it does 10.
Oh, yep. That looks like the one. Okay.
Yeah. And
Grunts.
we see.
That's
Interesting.
obnoxious. Alright, but looks like it's
man.
last.
Oh, and look, Will is sitting on a single Sycamore.
Sycamore, and then he has a Wob.
Oh man.
Yep, and this is where Trevenant just steals game. So your opponent dead draws.
Oh, what?
Wow. Yeah, it's going pretty good for Will right now. I think the game is definitely going to be going to Will at this point. At this point, Will kind of has it in the bag.
Yeah, 30 everywhere. If you can draw into a rough seas, it gives him another turn. But it doesn't look he's going to Dynamotor.
Yeah, he's just going to Dynamotor.
And
And at that point, there'll be 90 damage on the thing. So when that comes up to attack, he just attaches a balloon and then tree slams.
okay, he puts another Dynamo down. So he's gonna get another Dynamotor. So he's gonna get knocked out this turn. But then again, he's taking out the Dynamo and the Electric.
Yeah.
Attaches a Bursting Balloon. See, now he's
that's
gonna
just a clutch player.
Bursting Balloon does damage. Is Raikou only from opponent's attacks?
Wait, what?
Is Raikou's ability only from opponent's attacks?
Yeah, the 60 would stick.
Okay. So it would be a knockout then.
Yes.
Yep. Got to make sure he took 2 prizes, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He really needs the rough seas at this point. He needs rough seas and then possibly just pass. Or retreat and pass.
Yeah, but then he gets... Does Tree Slam get there?
He's actually going to take the knockout.
Take the knockout. And Will just has a lot of things in his hand.
Wait a second. It's not a knockout.
No, it was.
Oh, he's only at 120.
110. Yeah.
Yep. See an ultra ball by William. At this point, I don't really know if there's much
Michael can do. Williams just gonna Tree Slam and knock it out.
Yeah.
Sad day from Michael. I feel bad.
Definitely.
He sucks.
And like seeing a deck like this, it's so strange in a format like this.
Yeah.
Yep, going ahead, Tree Slam. Should only be at 50.
He might have just.
All right, Rick has 120 HP.
Yeah.
Okay, so he
and
just spread.
And then ability doesn't work.
Yeah, because it's damage counters.
Yeah.
So I guess we can talk about the other matchups we saw going in. I believe we're still going. We'll make sure to get updates for when other matches clear up.
Yeah. This one went real quick though.
Yep.
What did he draw? Did he draw something that gives him life? Come on. I like comebacks here.
Got him.
Yeah.
All right, so game 2 is going to be taken by Will. Sort of a pretty uneventful set with still 52 minutes left in the match.
Yeah, that was a very quick undoing of Michael.